Well, today has been about 6 months in the making. We've got the livestock animal trailer hooked up. We're gonna go pick up an animal today. Boy, are we excited. Here we go. All right, we'll see you in a little bit, Joe.
So Becky has had a dream ever since we got married and moved to the farm to get a horse. She had a horse when she was a little girl, and she's always had the vision to go on horse rides with the entire family. Well, after years of planning and about 6 months of getting a pasture and barn ready, we're going to get her a horse. So here we go. So we made it all the way to our destination, and almost. We're getting ready to head over to a place with a horse. But this is our good friend, Carrie, and we met her a couple years ago at the Homesteaders of America conference. We didn't actually meet you there, but we filmed there. We're to a horse talk today because we're trying to learn more about horses. So I think her name's Carrie Wilson, is speaking this afternoon, so we're excited to hear that one.
Preview of things to come, maybe?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Talked to me through, I think, Instagram, and then we became friends, and you came to our place and did some horse training, and then we've come here and done some horse training, and now...
Well, it was more like you wanted to intimidate me with emus, so I thought, well, intimidate you back with a horse.
Yes.
Oh, he's after your pencil. Don't let him eat it.
So
That was funny.
The big thing used to be socks or gloves. We've been in love with them and really wanted to get one, and now you're taking us to get our first horse.
Yes. So the horse we're going to see is an older horse. She's a Mustang. She's a brown color and has the Mustang marking on her neck. So she originally came from a wild roundup, but is no longer wild. She's actually a really lovely natured horse. She's done a lot of trail riding, very beginner friendly, and I'm excited for you guys to meet her.
Yeah.
I've been down and I've checked her out. I've ridden her. We know the family that she's been with and comes from, so it's going to be no surprises.
All right, let's go see our horse. So you excited?
Yes.
Been waiting for this day for a long time.
Yeah. We worked hard for this day for a long time.
That's the truth. Let's go meet Holiday.
Okay.
So let's talk briefly about the Wild Mustang brand on Holiday. They were given this tattoo by the U.S. Bureau of Land Management to identify a few things. First is that they are registered by the U.S. government when captured in the wild. Next is the estimated birth year, indicated by an equal sign that means 0 and a northeast arrow meaning 4. So Holiday is approximately 19 years old, although Carrie thinks she is much younger. Then the last 6 symbols indicate a serial number, 361656, and that number means that Holiday was found in Idaho.
He's mounting for the first time bareback. I'm going to score him out of 10.
Oh man, so much pressure.
Yeah, once it gets answered.
Pull up here. Let me try one more time.
Try to bounce yourself before you so you're not...
Like a basketball.
Can't quite get that leg over. All right, take it easy, Caleb. First timer here.
You want a leg up? There you go. There you go.
That was my first time, so
Yeah.
I'll be doing it in a month or two.
So we talked to Holiday's owner then about buying her from him, and he wasn't quite sure he could part ways with her yet. We were definitely bummed that we didn't know if we were going to go home with her or not, so Carrie suggested to take some pressure off of the situation and go look at another horse that was for sale at another farm nearby.
So we're at location number 2, looking at a second horse. We had a little issue with the owner at the first one, just wasn't quite sure if he was ready to sell yet. So we're coming to look at a horse here that we actually trained with a little bit last year. Her name is Misty.
Wait, it didn't reach. What do we have? We need the other one.
So we're gonna try to catch her here to just take her for a little bit of a test drive. Cool thing about this group is that this is where Sterling's mom's at, and we'll tell you more about Sterling probably in a few weeks.
Oh, they broke the defense. This is Misty. She's a horse that we worked with last year and really fell in love with. Problem is she's pretty wild and untrained. Carrie's offered to help us with her, but we're just not sure if we want a project like her while we're learning so much ourselves on working with horses.
She can come to us for training. That's an option too. But you have to decide if you I think if you like her, first of all.
So we headed back to Carrie's place to do some horsemanship training with her horses while we waited to hear if we could go home with Holiday
It's about
tomorrow.
chasing your horse. It's about letting your horse know that wherever he's standing, that's your space.
And this is Double. He's Carrie's 30-year-old horse that we've gotten to train with over the past year.
And remember, he's like used to being top ranking horse, so he's more challenging because your leadership has to be more superior. Now he's taking a step towards you and he's asking questions. So you can just stand there for a few minutes because he finds there's comfort in looking at you and you're taking the pressure off. That means something to him.
And this is Sterling. A few minutes ago, I introduced you to Sterling's mom at another farm. Well, he's been here with Caleb and Carrie for a couple of years, and they are currently making a video series about training him to ride.
And this is allowing him to get used to having your weight on his back.
How often would you do this? Or are you just checking it every day?
You should be checking every day. But yeah, definitely before you ride, you want to make sure. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. But I'd like to see if you could put both arms out like an airplane. Oh my goodness! How many can you count to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So on the second day of our trip, right before we went home, we were able to go purchase Holiday to bring her home to our farm. It was an emotional day for both her owner and for us. One saying goodbye, and us, all the emotions of what to expect with having a horse of our very own. You guys have a good drive home?
Yeah.
Bella, did you have fun? You ready for this?
I don't know. Hang on. I don't know if she's gonna bust out.
You excited? You see the horse? Can you say horsey?
Horsey.
That's right. All right, so this moment has been 6 months in the making this year and really a lifetime for Becky, and we're excited to tell you all about it. So let's introduce you to our first horse on the farm.
So, I would like you guys to meet Holiday. As in Doc Holiday, is where she got her name. She is a Mustang. Not exactly sure how old she is, but her markings say that she is from Idaho.
Okay, so this has been a long journey that we've been working towards this year, and we're going to tell you all about it, about how this came to be. And a lot of this is from our friend Carrie that you got to meet, that has been helping train us with some horsemanship, and she set some things in motion this year that encouraged us to start to get a horse. And so that's why we've been working on this big area for them and why we brought home a horse today. But Becky, you had a horse when you were little. Can you tell us just real quickly about that horse?
Growing up, I had a horse named Duke, and he was a Morgan. And I don't know how old he was, but he was about 14 hands tall. And I had him growing up. I think got him when I was about in middle school. When I moved out of the house, my family just got rid of him, and so I've always wanted to get a horse again. I always loved horses, so me and Eli took horse riding lessons and really got involved again, and really excited to get a horse back on the farm.
So that was one of my goals, both here on this farm and then over the past 6 months, to do whatever it took. I know a lot of people have been wanting to see the aviary completed. It's going to be done in the next month or two, but we really wanted to work as hard as we could on this area. And so we're going to show you what we've done around here with the fence, with the gates, with the horse barn that we're almost finished with, so that we could start to bring some horses home. All right, so we're working on, I can't quite show you the horse barn yet because we're going to show you that next week as soon as I get it finished up. But right now we're getting this front area closed off. We're going to put some posts in all around here so we can have a little bit of a dry lot area in the front. And so we want to keep Holiday from coming in here so she doesn't go into the stall since we don't have that done yet. So I've got my dad here. How you doing, Dad?
Hey, it's great to be here.
It's hard work. I don't know why you want to come help us with it, but
I'd messed up.
you excited to help us with these posts?
Glad to help.
All right, well, let's get some posts in the ground and we'll build our little dry lot so we can keep this area separate from the horses that go in and out.
Which one? Which side's going to go in the round? Okay.
So what do you want to do, Eli?
I'm gonna ride the horse for the first time.
Okay, sounds good. Hi, Holiday. How you doing?
And how do I do this with the other horse?
This is going right underneath her chin right here. So this part has got to go right here, like that. All the way
I
up.
gotta do the loop. You said shape it like a D.
Go up a little bit more. Oh, maybe it's a little too much.
I don't know how to shape it like a D.
The D right there. And you go up.
How do you think she's doing?
Doing good? I can tell she's out of her element though.
Just about one day here so far.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So my dad and me, we got the posts up, and now Becky and I are finishing it up with putting the boards in here, and so then we'll just need a gate over here. Have this closed off, but Holiday's enjoying going in here and rolling around in the dirt. There's Bella over there. Hey, Bella. Hi.
You open hand then. Oh yeah, I know. There she is.
What's another?
She was another treat. We'll give you one later. You're a good girl.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it, guys?
Yeah.
She did pretty good.
Yes.
All three of you guys on her. So we came out to take a few pictures with Holiday this evening. She's doing great. And all three boys we've got riding on her at the moment. And we're really excited about her. And I know we'll have some people that are gonna say you shouldn't have just one horse, so she's gonna get lonely. And it's definitely not our goal. Our goal is to have many more horses here and probably some more in the next few months. So stay tuned for that. But she was also kept for a long time by herself, so I think she'll be just fine. So what do you think of our first week with a horse?
It's been pretty fun. The kids love her and we are excited to have her here.
You've been finding things to do to work on with her?
Yeah.
All right, so what's the next thing we need to show them with the horse area?
Probably the horse barn. It's coming next.